Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day and ready to go. Exciting day in the markets. Some ups, some downs, just all sorts of different things. So interesting day all over the place, but we survived it, and not that bad of a day in the marketplace from where it could have been. Oosh, because the stocks, they were moving, and they were moving fast. The markets, when they move, they can move, and definitely moves. So with all that said, let's see how we did today, guys. Let's take a look today in the market. There we go, down $28,000. So not the best, but not the worst. Could have been a lot worse. So we come out okay, and let's see what we did. Didn't do actually a lot of anything today. Only did one move today, which was buy more Jaguar Health when it had dropped down, and then it dropped down again. Had the same issue with it. It stopped trading again, halted, came all the way down to like $2.80, and then shot all the way up to $3.80. And then just kind of sold off. They did their speaking today, but they're still a big SPAC play, and hopefully it continues to get better. So definitely be looking at that and everything and what it does. But let's take a look. So everything pretty much the same. As you guys can see, even with Apple down so much today, Apple was down almost 2 points today, and that's okay. I want it to come down. We're still a point ahead, and we still have that value. I'm still very confident tomorrow that these premiums will be worthless. It was at 1.30 cents today, so this really doesn't matter. But the Neo, I think, looks pretty good. These two should expire worthless. That's 16,000 there and 40,000 on Apple. When this gets down to about 10 cents tomorrow, we'll probably do a rollout. And what I'm thinking about, what do you guys think about this tomorrow? What if I did the show a little early tomorrow at, like, let's say 3:30 East Coast time, and I did all my rollout trades live? So you guys, because a lot of people have been asking, I'm trying to educate you guys on how to do this stuff. And what would you guys think about if I did them live so you guys could see what I'm thinking and what I'm doing? Boom, right there, to see how to do these option trades in real time. So if you guys are interested in that, we can do that. And today, this is exciting, guys. I'm going to buy $50,000 in Bitcoin live. So like I said, the only way I think to successfully play Bitcoin going forward and into the future is we have to just do set buys every month, the same day every month, for the same amount of money. And it really doesn't matter. If Bitcoin next month is $50,000 a share, we'll get one coin. If Bitcoin next month is $30,000 a share, we'll get a coin and a third of a coin, or whatever it equals. But over the course of a year, we just hope that Bitcoin keeps going higher and higher. And I think that's the only safe way to really play Bitcoin until we decide what to do with it. But we'll just, every month, I think we just buy $50,000 worth, and we'll see how much at the end of this year we have. So we're going to invest, guys, $600,000 this year into Bitcoin. And we're going to do the first live Bitcoin trade today live for $50,000 for all of you guys to check out. So that's pretty exciting, I think. So we'll see how we do. Yeah, so all sorts of stuff going on here. And big breaking news today was obviously the Biden putting out his voters are split. But the big news was Biden just put out his new stimulus today, and what he wants to offer. So I think that's all going to be helpful. It looks like futures were kind of flat. Here's the pre-market data on the futures for tomorrow. Pretty flat for right now. So we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, everything is moving nicely and looking good and stuff. So let's see here. Where's the pre-market? There's the futures. Okay, there we go. So yeah, futures are actually up a little bit, which is good. I don't want the market to run too much, right away, just because if it runs too much right away up tomorrow, we're not going to get those better premiums. I love Apple to stay right where it's at. Honestly, if Apple came down to 75 cents, I'd love it even more. But we want to keep it where we don't want it to go back up 2 points tomorrow, because that's not going to help us, because the premiums are looking really good for next week and stuff. And next week's going to be another volatile week. This is the only trade I made today, like I said. Bought 10,000 shares, $3.45, $3.44 average. Obviously, Jaguar is below that now. had a rough day today. Like I said, it got halted again and retraded, ran up. I almost sold some at 380 today. I wish I did. But you never know. These plays are always hard to say. So right now, after hours, it's 333. It's pretty much flat, right, basically where it closed at right now. So, but hopefully tomorrow we'll see some movement and stuff. Our stock picker Jeff Schwartz still has a lot of faith in it, he said. So we'll keep that going. But and you can see today actually. So today, a couple of our penny stocks, you can kind of follow them. We haven't had the best picks in some of these. We're down in a few. This one came back up, the Clovis, so this is looking good. We actually have a $34 or $1 profit in this one. Like I said, I think Jaguar Health, if we can get it up, we only need it to go up 30 cents basically, and we're in the money. So if this thing, like I said, tomorrow 380 or so, I'm gonna blast it, get out of it. And some of these other ones, they're very small. I mean, you hate losing, but you also have to put this in the size of the trade. So 20,000 shares, we're down $1,700. If you had 100 shares, you're down, $2. Like $227. I don't know. They're very small. So these can make a lot of money if they do go, and they can lose a lot of money. The good news is overall, we've had a good week. We're still ahead, and I think it's going to go well. So, but hey guys, who wants to see, who's ready to do a $50,000 live Bitcoin buy? How many people have ever bought $50,000 in Bitcoin at once? So hopefully this works. I've got this account here that we have on Coinbase.
I have to say, I have bought $50,000 worth of Bitcoin.
Imaginary. So we got Michael here with us today, guys.
Hello.
He's back here modding, making sure everybody's behaving and stuff. And big shout out to all our Patreon members watching live today. Thank you guys. Over almost 60 Patreons now. So thank you guys so much for being part of our Patreon group. If you'd like to become a Patreon member, all you have to do is go to patreon.com. Raja Makes Money. Easy to find us. And Ed says he's bought 50,000. Dr. Ed down in Arizona. So, all right. So we go here. We're going to go to the buy. Hopefully this all works flawlessly. We're going to do Bitcoin. We're going to do one-time purchase, $50,000. They're going to screw us and charge me $500 in fees. Plus, they screw you on the spread based on the current price. So we'll do a buy preview. And like I said, every month, like clockwork, we're going to buy $50,000 worth. The downfall is we're already losing $500. So we have to hope this thing goes up back to some all-time highs. But right here, we got it, $50,000 worth, ready to go. And it's going to be 1.26 of a coin. Fingers crossed it works. And we got it, guys. So 50,000 of Bitcoin. So we'll be checking our Bitcoin and checking it every day, see how it does and how it looks and stuff. So it's there we go. And we got action. So this will be exciting, guys. We'll see how we're doing and stuff. Also, let's, like I said, every month like clockwork, we're going to keep buying and we'll see how it goes. But it is what it is. Some people also say, about fees and different things. And thank you, Ed. And I'll look into the like on the Coinbase Pro and stuff. But a lot of times, and even like when I'm trading the stocks, people have been saying, Raja, like yesterday, somebody said, oh, the bid and the ask and stuff like. Let's take Jaguar right now. That's 329, 331. Here's the thing: if you think a stock's going to go up 20, 30, 40 cents, 1 penny isn't going to make a huge difference. And if you don't, how many times I haven't got filled on something because of 1 penny. So if you miss, and how many times I tried selling something because of 1 penny, if you miss out, you're not going to get filled. So you've got to be sometimes those pennies make a difference. And I'm not going to, obviously, if you're buying 100,000 shares of something, a penny is a lot of money. But in all honesty, if you're playing it and you think that it's going to go up, 30 cents, a penny's not going to make a big difference on 100,000 shares, So sometimes you got to pull the trigger. Sometimes you take your chances and stuff. But like I said, you definitely want to save money. But here's the thing on Bitcoin: we're playing this to go to $100,000 a share. So every month for 12 months, we're going to spend $50,000. We're going to spend 600 grand on Bitcoin, and let's hope it's worth $1 million plus at the end of the year. Not bad. Extra $400,000. Maybe I'll head to Vegas or take a vacation. Who knows? I don't know. But hey, guys, thank you, everyone. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click on that subscribe button. And also make sure you click that gray bell. If you don't click the gray bell, you're not going to get notifications on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you follow me and make sure you click on the little thumb up guy, because if you don't click on that, you're not going to get notifications on Facebook when we're live. And since we're a live show, you want to make sure you have it. But hey, guys, let's take some questions. Let's see. Brian says, where did you come up with OZSC? The company literally has no product, one employee, and the address listed come back to a mansion in New York. Well, hopefully it's a really big mansion in New York and it looks really nice. Some days I just look at the charts, what's moving a lot for the day, all different variations and stuff. It's the same thing with Signal. Signal has one employee also. And oh yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. Look at this, guys. So Signal again today, this doesn't make any sense. This stock went up again. Who the heck would be buying this? I mean, you can't even short the thing because there's no stock available. But I mean, this is the biggest scam out. I mean, not a scam. I mean, I don't even know what the company does, but it opened at it's down to 850 today, as high as 14, but it went up. Who in the heck would be buying this thing? Elon Musk, they already said the news is out. Elon Musk made a mistake. He didn't make a mistake. He wasn't talking about this stock. This stock is still worth the, 60 cents where it was at. Maybe it's worth $1. So I don't know if somebody's trying to average down, but I don't know. The stock traded 1.2 million shares today. Who in the hell, who would buy 600,000 shares of this? It's insane. So, I mean, look at 50 to 3 cents to 7, even 3 cents to $1, 3 cents to $10. It's nuts. So I don't get it. I do not get it at all. Makes no sense, but it is what it is. So, all right, let's see. All right, please. Chris says, pleased to see you get into Bitcoin. Gives me a little more faith in crypto. And I've been in Bitcoin. I have crypto and stuff, but I wanted to show you guys. I like to share this stuff with you guys so you guys can all see it. Also, guys, the mod's been sharing my link for Webull. So if you are going to sign up or you haven't signed up to any of these online stock trading platforms yet, make sure you check out my link for Webull. You get 2 free shares of stock when you sign up. So take advantage of it and you're helping us out. Let's see. Questions today. Let's see. Doug says, people bought GameStop because they saw a huge short interest and it went up a lot because of that. So people bought GameStop because they're bringing on a new CEO who they think is going to make a difference. I think from the dog company, from Chewy the dog company, right? So they think that bringing on this guy. So sometimes, people think, oh, we're bringing this guy on from Chewy. This Chewy was a really successful stock in the dog market. That's why it goes up. Sometimes it is short interest, but you have to remember, it depends who the shorts are. If the shorts are, a firm with $1 billion, $2 billion, 50,000 shares, 100,000 shares, they're not going to be scared. They don't care. People always say that, with the shorts and stuff, but you have to really, really watch it and stuff. So interesting stuff. Question CCIV. So that's a SPAC play. That's been up. That was up again. It was way up today. It was up as high as $19 today. Let's get the chart out. It was up to $19, then came way back down into the 17. So when I was watching it, and I've been watching it. Now it's down a little bit after hours. Hit an all-time high today of $20. So I mean, it opened up really strong, you can see, and then it kind of pulled back. These are tough because, you just don't know when to get in and get out. If you're the guy who gets in, if you're the guy who got in on this stock at, the $10, that it's been sitting at, or $12, you did great. If you're the guy getting in today at $19, you're down $2. So tough to say. K-Joling Technologies. Hey, Raja, have you ever made a long shot call on a high strike and it panned out? Yeah, I've done all sorts of stuff like that. I did actually some of that when when the stuff was at all-time lows in March, April. I bought some calls and did really, really well. So it just depends what you're playing, what your risk level is, and sometimes what I do, well, thank you, Wilson, since I got this. But sometimes what I do is, like I said, when we're making a lot of money, we're going to make money for the week. And I want to keep this exciting. So if this was me and I was being conservative and I just want to make money after money after money, and I have some accounts that's what I'm doing, or I'm very conservative in, I wouldn't be playing any of these pennies because these pennies are high risk, but they're high reward. And that's why I've said, you guys, what I'm showing you and what I'm doing, this is for entertainment purposes only. Penny stocks, like I said, high rewards at times and high losses at times. So just like a slot machine, you can lose it all really quickly. So be careful with them. But at the same time, you can do really, really well with them. So you just never know. With the option plays that I'm doing, they're very conservative, but they're very good yields. So, and that's why. So what did you guys decide? Do you guys want me to do live tomorrow at the end of the day, make some moves and do it live so you guys can see how I do it and what my plans are? And next week is a bonus week because Monday is Martin Luther King holiday. So the markets are only going to be open for 4 days next week. So you get that extra day. So it should be good. So not too bad. For a free day of equity, basically. So a couple more questions here. What do we got here? What do we got? A bunch of yeses. All right, then we'll do it. So tomorrow, guys, make sure you have those notification bells. Click the notification bell or the thumb up on Facebook so you get notified because we're going to do it live for you guys tomorrow. Live trades at like 3:30 East Coast time. Chaos, $2 super chat. Is Facebook calls a good move now, would you say? I'm very bullish on Facebook and Google and all these ad companies for the fourth quarter because, like I said, my inside information, not real inside information, but inside information because I'm a social media influencer who gets paid by YouTube and Facebook based on views and everything. It was through the roof starting in late October, early November with the elections and through the holiday season. My earnings were through the roof. I think they're going to have a dynamite blowout fourth quarter. They are way down now in January. After about the second or third day of January, the CPMs have come way down. That means less spending. So if they give guidance, I don't know what their guidance is going to be. So I think they're going to have record-breaking fourth quarters, but I don't know what their normal guidance is going to be for the first quarter of this year. Usually January is pretty low, but then February, March, it starts coming back up. So they haven't come up. They're not as low as they have been, but they are a lot lower than they were in November and December. I can tell you that. So it makes me a little worried. And the problem with some of these is, just a penny or two either direction, or one thing that spooks people, and all of a sudden, Facebook, what is it, like 268, 270? That will spook people, and all of a sudden, before you know it, it's it's just going to tank. It actually went down today. Wow, 6 points today now. Because I haven't been watching it every day, but this is another one. 245 has been as high as $300. That's 15% off its highs. That's quite a bit of a drop already. That's a really hard one to say. I have to look at the chart here. I think bounced up here. It's almost back to where it was in July. So and I also don't know the exact reasons. Here's what's wrong with the business model. I don't know. Maybe because Poshmark up or reasons, privileges. I think a lot of people too are worried with social media and with all the Trump stuff going on, and freedom of speech and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's a tough one. Earnings on, when is earnings on the 27th next week? Let me see here. I know a lot of the companies' earnings day is 27th. So, yep, 27th. So, the 27th is loaded. Every freaking company and their mother is reporting on that day, that Wednesday, that week. So that's going to be a crazy day. And that's the day I'm flying back from Vegas on top of it. Because we're going to be in Vegas, don't forget, on the 25th, 26th again next week, doing our live show from out there. So it's going to be hard to say. Who knows what to expect, with that and stuff. It's tough, man, with these things. Excuse me. With the way they move and, what they're doing. And you just never know. The good news is we bought $50,000 in Bitcoin. Let's see how it's at so far. And we had about $300 in this account because we had to get it seasoned. So Bitcoin has actually gone up a little bit since we bought it.
Where is it down?
We bought it at 39,000, right?
You
39.1, something like $60, I think.
Why is says your portfolio balance is down though?
Well, we had $500 in fees.
Oh, that's weird.
Because they charge you the $500 in fees. So we had all the fees and everything. So So we need a Bitcoin. Honestly, if Bitcoin goes up or down, it really doesn't matter to me. Honestly, I'd rather go down for the next 12 months and then go up on month 12. I mean, like I said, we're just going to buy it and play an average position. So that way we buy it once a month, the same time every month. So I guess the 14th of every month. So my Valentine's treat to you next month, remind me we have to buy 50,000 more in Bitcoin, and that's what we will do on Valentine's Day next month. But the only way to play this is just buy it consistently. And you can do that with a lot of stocks. That's really good with stocks that are stable with a good yield, just to buy them every month after month after month, and hopefully that yield stays good. Because a lot of those stocks don't really go up and down a whole lot. So you're not making the money on the stock, you're making the money on the yield. But at least you always have an average cost. You're basically like investing in a bank and getting just a better yield, and your money kind of sits there forever. So always, definitely do that stuff. $5 super chat. Cajoling Technologies. Thanks, Raja. I'm new to options. What price are you buying calls for a week out for when Apple earnings come out? Definitely great question. It'll definitely be big to see where Apple is, where it ends this week, and then obviously going into Friday, because that will be the week out. If Apple is at all-time highs, it's tough. If Apple is at $122 a share, I think it has a lot more upside potential. That's a tough play. So until we know exactly where Apple is, early, like next Friday or Wednesday morning, where it's kind of bouncing around, that will make a difference. Also, if there's any other media companies reporting before the 27th, we'll definitely want to watch those very closely for kind of an idea of what to expect from Apple. But you have to remember, Apple's not so much ad-based. Apple is product-based. And like I said, I can guarantee you one thing. Apple is going to have its best quarter it's ever had, period. They had 3 new phones, 1 or 2 new iPads, headphones, MacBooks, all these new products. They all hit in the fourth quarter. They've never had that because they hit a little early. So they had a great third quarter. So this fourth quarter is a blowout. They've also said that they've ramped up production, and phones are still taking a little while longer to get and stuff. So it just takes time. You have to. It'll be interesting, but I think going forward, Apple's going to have a great first quarter. I think Apple's going to have a great year. And, if we get this stimulus, it's like we always say, these $2,000 stimulus is, it's like, here's your free iPhone. So, people are going to get $2,000 and they're going to buy iPhones, Google phones, Samsung phones. They're going to take vacations. They're going to buy, handbags they didn't need, but they have the money for. Because you have to remember, half the people getting money actually need the money. The other half of the people aren't affected at all. This is a gift. If you're a family of 4 in your house and, his husband, wife, and 2 kids, and we're going to give you $8,000, or I don't know if the kids are a little less, or $1,000 for the kids. But think about it like this: if you're living comfortably, your life's going fine. You didn't, you work for Walmart, you work for Costco. You're making $20 an hour. You weren't affected at all from COVID because you haven't been out of work, but you're, and like I said, you have a husband, wife, 2 kids, and you guys all live together. And like I said, everybody's been working, and you're making $20, $40, $800 a week. You guys both you bring home $1,600 a year. The household income's $80,000 a year. Rent's, $1,500 a month for, $35,000, whatever they are. And now the government just says, here's $4,000, $6,000, $8,000, whatever the kids are going to get on the, I don't know what they're giving for the kids, so I can't say, but for the 2 adults, here's $4,000. This is Merry Christmas from the government. You weren't expecting it. And what most people don't go is they go, oh, you know what? Let's save that money. Oh, you know what? Let's take that $4,000 and put it in a Webull account, put it in a Schwab account, put it in a Robinhood account. No, they're just going to take that money and blow it. And, let's go out and have a steak dinner tonight that we normally wouldn't have had. So definitely makes big differences and stuff. But like I said, you just never know with those things. So question, Eric says, is replying to somebody, trying to keep up on the chat too. Harry W. I think he did it because they were popular among the viewers. He said before he likes collecting premium on Apple. Yeah, so Apple, the whole play is collecting those premiums. Apple is always going to be worth more money next year than it is today. I can guarantee you that. Will Apple ever be lower than $129 that it's at today? Yes. Apple I bet you Apple will go all the way down to $115 between now and December 31st. Guarantee. Hopefully not, but I can almost guarantee you something is going to happen in this market that will spook it, and Apple will come all the way down to $115 between now and December 31st. Will Apple get up to $150 between now and December 31st? Probably 100% yes. Could Apple be there next week or 2 weeks from now on earnings? Yes. Anything's possible. But like I said, I know Apple will always be worth more money longer, further away than it is today. So that's how you have to play those. And you have to just pray for the best. Pray for the best.
What's your thoughts on why you decided to get into Bitcoin right now?
So, like I said, I've done coins and trading and stuff, but a lot of people are really interested in Bitcoin. And I want to show you guys how to do it. There's a way to do Bitcoin right. You're not going to if you're just trying to day trade Bitcoin, it's rough, especially with the premiums on some of these places and stuff. It's rough, and it's not a stable currency yet because it moves too much. But I have enough confidence in Bitcoin because I think people love fairy dust and magical experiences. And there's enough institutions buying into it that it's going to be stable. Will Bitcoin probably go all the way down to $20,000 before December 31st, 2021? Yes, it will. Will Bitcoin probably touch $50,000 before December 31st, 2001? Yes, it will. I can probably guarantee you those two things. So by buying a set amount every month on the same day, I'm just eliminating a lot of the risk. I don't want to chase it around. So tomorrow, all of a sudden, Bitcoin's 30,000. I go, oh my God, I got to buy 50,000 more. Average down, because I'm not trying to buy and sell it. We're just going to play this as a 1 year. We're going to put $600,000 into Bitcoin this year. And then this is another. I'm going to show you guys at the end of this year, I'm going to have $15 to $25 million in profits. So $600,000 in Bitcoin, this is a drop in the bucket. This is for fun for you guys, to show you guys how to do it and how to come out ahead. I want everybody to make money. That's why you guys are my money makers. And this is Raja Makes Money. But like I said, the long-term real money week after week is going to be in those option contracts. But they're boring. Nobody wants to see me buy something on Friday and wait the whole week and and go, wow, Raja made $300,000 this week and he made one trade. You guys would fall asleep. So that's why I'm doing some of these other stocks, and you know what? We'll have some fun in them, and we'll see how they go. And I think I have some faith in Jaguar. I have between all my accounts, I have almost 140,000 shares of Jaguar. So I've got my fingers crossed on it. And I did really well on it the other day when it popped in the morning. So that's why you got to take advantage of those early times to trade and do stuff. So definitely be interesting. Carla says Michael Mod needs a raise.
I do need a raise.
What? I'm paying you above minimum wage. What do you mean? I'm hooking you up, bro.
$2 above minimum wage.
Most sons would be like, thank you, Dad, for letting me work with you. You should be paying me just the honor to work with me. You know how many millionaires I've made over the years?
A lot.
A lot,
yes. Say that.
Yeah, so how much you paying me?
How much I paying you?
Yeah, you should be paying me to learn.
I'm not a millionaire yet, so I can't pay you.
So the first million you make, you're gonna give back to your dad?
Yeah, why not?
So we got Michael here modding and stuff, and Michael came on board. He's also helping. He's learning the business. He's working on our redirect side with selling traffic and different stuff. So definitely interesting. So Ruban says Neo too has the best chance of getting into Europe, and you know how tough Europeans are in regs. So yeah, they have a great chance. I was reading some interesting articles. They say Neo's way overvalued. Blah blah blah. It's hard to say because they said Neo needs to take over in China, or they got any market share in China. First explode there. It's tough, to figure it all out. And what these stocks, it's interesting. Tesla's down, Neo's up, Tesla's up, Neo's down, Nikola's up today. I mean, it's all over the place. GM's up, all because of electric vehicles. So it's all a crapshoot. Nobody knows. Excuse me. Nobody knows where it's going to end, but hopefully it ends positive. But also, guys, like I said, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. If you haven't followed me on Facebook yet, make sure you follow me. Please tell your friends about me. It's only going to get more and more exciting from here. I got so many surprises coming up for you guys over the next couple of months. It's going to be fun, and we're going to make a lot of money. We're going to finish this week strong. So just to recap where we are at for the week. Dun-dun-dun. We are at, we're up about, for the week, we're up about $100,000 right now. So I still want to hit my goal. I said I want to be at I want to be up $500,000 after the first 2 weeks. So hopefully we'll do that. We are right now, we need $77 more $1,000 this week. So hopefully we'll catch this 40, 50s. We got 60,000 right here. Hopefully Jaguar will cooperate tomorrow and give us 30 cents. That could be, and then we'll have it. We'll hit our goal. Otherwise, like I said, maybe we'll play some, my Patreon members, be on the high alert. We may play some Tesla tomorrow, chasing some premiums around again, trying to catch it, because this NEO is pretty much worthless. So we'll probably close a lot of this down at 10 cents, and for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, we'll get out of this early, because this will go down to 5 cents pretty quick in the morning, and stuff. So definitely be interesting. But it's going to be exciting tomorrow. Fridays are the days. I always say you try and make a couple of percent during the week, and then Fridays you try and make a couple of points. So hopefully we'll do it. I have a goal. I want to be at $500,000. So because I got to, if we're going to make, 10, 15, 20 million, 25 million this year, or get this account up to there, we've got to make it, 250,000 a week. That would be what, 12.5 million profit for the year. So, but as the account grows, so our weekly profits grow. So not bad, a start. I think we start the year in the first 2 weeks of the year and we're up 10%. I think that's not too bad. What do you guys think? Anybody? So no, not too bad. But hey guys, I'm the Raja. You've been watching Raja Makes Money. You guys are my money makers. Thank you so much. Big shout out to all our YouTube sponsors and Patreon members. Thank you guys. And hey, tomorrow, earlier show, I'm going to make some live option trades live for you guys in person so you can see how to do it. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night.